Have the Walleye solved their wing woes? As we welcome in Matt Melzak from the Toledo Walleye. And Matt, 2 games against Kalamazoo last weekend. They won at home. They went to overtime on the road on Saturday, so they got 3 points out of it. And we saw that Walleye comeback machine come back again.
Boy, we sure did on Friday. How about that one? Down 3-1 after 1 period of play, but just continue to play. Continue to play their game and, get a key goal in the second period from Sam Craggs. And then you start looking at who scored for you that night. Brandon Hawkins, Sam Craggs, Conlon Keenan. You're talking about all your star power players coming through with goals for you to lead that comeback and to come from behind. And Conlon Keenan, great shot there to finish it. But it was a great play along the wall by Mike Prepavessis, the defenseman, to step up, held the puck in, stayed aggressive. That's what led over to the quick play to get to Keenan for the game-winning goal on that shot. And then, Saturday ended up being quite a battle both ways, both teams. Just back and forth. Nobody wanted to give an inch, and it just ended up, kind of a tough change in a moment when you get a great scoring opportunity. We see this all the time in overtimes now. A lot of times the goal comes because of you get a great save in one end, and all of a sudden either everybody's really tired and somebody gets to the bench quicker to make that change. And this is exactly what happened in that game. Kalamazoo gets a player out in front, Grant Gabriel, right after his great scoring opportunity where he probably should have scored to win the game. He didn't. Now he's getting back to the bench. Riley McCourt comes on to replace him, but the timing worked out perfect. You got to give Kalamazoo credit for a great play up the ice. McCourt has an off angle, hits Jan Bednar. Now he can't get back, and you end up losing in overtime. But a great game, one that Toledo probably should have won. I think you're playing some pretty good hockey, and that's a tough team. It's been a tough matchup all year. You have 9 regulation losses. 5 of them are against Kalamazoo.
You mentioned Prepavessis, midseason acquisition. He has really come on strong the last couple of weeks.
He has, and he's a guy that can bring you a lot defensively, obviously in his own end, solid in that regard, and then he could turn around and give you some offense, evident by the fact that he's been kind of the guy back there as the lone defenseman on the second power play unit. So, a nice add. He's got his resume would tell you he can provide some points and some solid play, and we're seeing that from Mike Prepavessis.
Now, last week, the Walleye had a chance to mingle with the fans at the ribbon at the Glass City Metro Park, and this entire month there's great opportunities for the Walleye and the community to come together, including tomorrow night, a great charity event.
Yeah, absolutely. The Walleye are going to turn into, servers at the inside
Which should
the 5.
be easy for the centers and the forwards.
You would think, yes, absolutely. But yes, the inside the 5 locations there, Perrysburg and Sylvania, from 5 until 9. Toledo Walleye players will be at each location, and they'll be serving with getting proceeds and tips for going to charity. So good charity event. Next Tuesday, a week from tomorrow, Mark, they'll have the sled hockey game. Where the guys really get to find out how difficult that actually is. Some of them that have been there before are really excited about doing it again. So that's going to be fun down at the Huntington Center. So some great community events this month, and obviously with the way the schedule fell and the fact that Toledo's got a lot of travel coming up in the month of March, playing 16 games in 30 days, that you can't get these things in then. So you're going to get them in now, and it's going to be a lot of fun to get in the community.
And the Walleye on the road this weekend. They're at Cincinnati on Friday, and then back to Kalamazoo on Saturday. Matt Melzak, thank you once again for coming in.
All right, appreciate it, Mark. And no ice color this weekend for Kalamazoo. Just to let you know.